Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Thorpe Park 1999 recreation. In today's episode, I'm starting work on the Jungle Zone Family Golf. Now this is a really interesting part of the park. There's almost no clear record of it online. Unlike rides such as Loggers Leap or X No Way Out, which have loads of photos and videos, the golf course seems to have slipped through the cracks. There are only a couple of images that I could find from the previous theme before it came the Jungle Zone, and even those don't give much away. So a lot of what I'm building here is based on plans, guesses, and a little bit of others' personal accounts. To begin, I used a site plan that was drawn up when Thorpe Park was preparing to replace this area with a Ferris wheel called Eclipse. The plan was really useful because it shows the walls, pathways, and the golf course layout for the most part. From what I can tell, the actual golf course layout didn't really change over the years. It was more of the theming that got updated, so Jungle Zone Family Golf would have had the same general course design, but with different decorations and theming details. I started by adjusting the surrounding walls to fit the course as shown on the plans. Then I carefully plotted out where each section of the golf course would go. This included the winding pathways that guided guests around the holes and the open ground areas where the theming elements would have been placed. It's always a bit of a puzzle to translate a flat plan into 3D geometry, but once the main shapes were in place, the whole thing started to make sense. If you're enjoying the project and want to dive deeper behind the scenes, consider joining the community on Patreon. You'll get access to exclusive content, early builds of the game, and some great rewards along the way. Massive thanks to all the current supporters. Every bit of support helps keep the project moving. Now back to it. One of the little details I added at this stage were the stairs that connected the golf course area to the pathway leading down towards X No Way Out. These stairs aren't there anymore. They were removed when the area was reworked in the later years, when Quantum and Rush were added to the area, but in 1999 they were still there standing. It's small touches like this that I really think help capture the feel of the park as it was back then, even if a lot of people might not remember them today. After plotting out the layout and stairs, I went through and filled all the gaps where the ground meets the walls and pathways. This is one of the less exciting parts of the build, but it's really important for making the area feel solid and believable. By sealing off the terrain and getting rid of any holes, it creates a proper foundation for the theming and details to add later on. So at this stage, the Jungle Zone Family Golf is basically blocked out. The pathways, the course layout, the stairs, the plaza area, and the sealed ground are all in place. It's still missing the theming, plants, and props, but it already gives you a good idea of how the area fit between the dome, the Thorpe Bell, and the Daredevil Driver's attraction. So that's where I'm going to leave things for this video. Next time I'll start work on the Daredevil Driver's building and its exterior. That's the attraction that's sat right next to the golf course. It's another piece of the park that really helps tie the whole area together. And if anyone watching happens to have photos or videos of the Jungle Zone Family Golf from back in the day, I'd really love to see them. They'd be a huge help in making this area as accurate as possible. You can reach me by email in the description or share them directly over at the Coaster Gen Discord. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.